Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a windy August day and it's budgie pairing season. So I paired up my budgies about a week ago. I didn't film that though, unfortunately, but I thought I would go through my pairs that I put up and sort of my breeding expectations from all of them. And yeah, so budgie breeding season officially started on the 1st of August. And that's our budgie breeding year calendar start. So yeah, I'm going to take you through all of my birds and just go from there. So let's have a little looky at them all. Okay, so I have about I have 7 pairs going at the moment. So I've got this pair in here. She's already in the nest box. A pair in here. A pair in here. And some pairs in here. Not all of my nest boxes are, not all of my pairing cages are full at the moment. But I'm planning to fill some more a little bit later on in the season. I have a couple of birds that are just a bit young now and I just want to wait for them to get a bit older. So let's start off with this first pair here. Okay, so this first pair I have here, I'm just going to open the nest box just to get her out, is a recessive pied pair. The cockbird is split for recessive pied, and the hen is a yellow face sky blue recessive pied. So what we're expecting out of this pair is we are expecting 50% recessive pied babies and 50% normal babies split for recessive pied. She's also a yellow face as well, so 50% of those babies should also be yellow face. There's no hidden genes on her side that I know of, but he is 50% chance for split to grey wing. So I'll just sort of open up the door to sort of show you the pair. So his parents are, his mother was a recessive pied. And his father was a normal split for recessive pied, but also split for grey wing. So definitely a possible chance. I don't think the hen is carrying grey wing at all, so I don't think we're going to get any surprise grey wing babies, but you never know, being recessive gene, sometimes it pops out in the babies. So yeah, so this will be a fun clutch. So 50% recessive pied, 50% yellow face. Very exciting. And both parents are nice and large. So I'm really looking forward to the babies on here. Yeah, and she's, this is her second time pairing. So fingers crossed she does well. Hey! You're so cute. Okay, so coming down to this pair here, I've literally just swapped the male out in this pair. Because the male that was in here is just looking a bit fluffed and sad today. And if they're fluffed and sad, they're not going to be wanting to breed. So I've just put this guy in and she is into him absolutely straight away. So that's a really good sign. That makes me very happy. I was worried she might not like him, but straight away, like she's showing the little pinned irises. She's got her tail up in the air. She's very interested in him and they're courting straight away. So this is what you want to see. Oh, look at that. Okay, that makes me feel happy because the other guy is just very sad looking. So I'll take him in and look after him. Gosh, she's excited even though it's so windy and rainy right here. Oh, wow. Oh, this makes me feel really happy. Yay. Hey, budgies. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, she really likes him. Oh, that's awesome. And back in the nest she goes. Cool, so this pair here, this is my grey wing pair. So he's a violet grey wing. Ooh, zoom in. He's a beautiful violet grey wing. And she is split for grey wing. So she's an opaline, light green, split for grey wing. I think she's also split for blue yes, she is. She's split for blue as well. So we should get 50% grey wing babies in this clutch, 50% green, 50% blue. We might get some violets as well, so 50% violets. So all very exciting. I'm really looking forward to this flood. So yeah, she is really quite a cool bird because I did not expect her to have grey wing in her. It was the last time there was grey wing in her family was her great grandma. So it just shows how easily grey wing travels down the floor. Sorry, it shows how easily recessives can just travel down the line, hidden for generations. So very, very cool. Very, very cool. Look at them. Ah, great. Cool, so I'm looking forward to that. Cool, and then just moving down to this pair, and here's another recessive pied pair that I have. I've got a recessive pied male and a violet opaline split for recessive pied female. So the hope here is that we can get 50% recessive pieds, 50% normal split to recessive pied. Hopefully we'll get some violets as well. She's opaline. I don't think he's split for opaline. It's possible. So we probably won't get any visual opaline birds, but because she's split, all the boys will definitely be carrying it. So yeah, so hopefully we'll get some nice birds out of these guys here. There's the male here. No, we'll just open the door. So these two here. Yeah, so hopefully we get some chicks out of these guys. I mean, they've been together a week and already she's pulled the shavings out of the nest box. That's a really, really good sign. Happy with that. Yeah, because if we look inside the nest box here, oh, Shelly, you can see she's really cleared it out. That was full of wood shavings before. So yay, very good. Okay. All right, and up to this pair. All right, and then in this cage, we have another recessive pied pair. So as you can see, the bird on the left is a male yellow-faced sky blue recessive pied, and the bird on the right is a violet hen split for recessive pied. So her parents were a recessive pied and a normal split for recessive pied. So I'm hoping with this pair we should get 50 and 50, 50% recessive pied and 50% normal split for recessive pied. Hopefully we get some violets as well. Hopefully she passes down both her violet and her cobalt gene. That would be really exciting. And we should get 50% yellow faces as well. So that's super cool. They're a smaller bird than my other birds, and that's because I've been trying to breed the recessive pieds up, so they're a little bit tiny. But the male is actually the son of the last bird that I showed you. So this is very cool. Yeah. So looking forward to that. Oh, and the female, she's actually the sister to the hen in the last pair as well. So a little bit of a tight family, but yeah, hoping that we get some more birds out of them. In this cage, I have nothing yet. This will be a future cage for another pair. I'm hoping to put my big boy who's split for albino with a Texas clear body hen. I think that would be a really cool combination, but we'll just have to wait on that. And then moving down to here in cage C, got these two bickering birds. All right, and then in this cage here, cage C, we have a grey wing pair. Well, both of these birds hopefully carry grey wing. The male, which is the beautiful violet right there, he is definitely split to grey wing. His parents, his father was a grey wing, and his mother was split grey wing, so he's got grey wing siblings. And this hen, she has a 66% chance of being split to grey wing, as the reptile people call it, 66% het grey wing. But both her parents were split to grey wing, and because she's not a visual grey wing, that means she has a 2 in 3 chance of carrying it. So fingers crossed she does, because if she is split to grey wing, then 1 in 4 or 25% of the babies that these guys breed will be grey wing. 50% of them will be split to grey wing, and 25% of them will just be normal, not carrying grey wing. If she isn't split to grey wing, then we will get no visual grey wings. We will get 50% of the babies carrying grey wing, and 50% will not be carrying grey wing. So I really hope she is, because grey wing in New Zealand showbirds is actually quite rare, and so I really want to bring them out this year. He's also a violet opaline, so all the female babies will be opaline. So that's going to be a really cool way to sex them at birth. And he's a beautiful violet. I think he's a violet cobalt. I wonder if he has if he's a double factor violet, because he is so bright and so visual. I have to go look at his parents to double check. But yeah, so if he's a double factor violet, then all the babies will get violet. If he's cobalt, then all the babies will carry, half of the babies will carry cobalt. So we will get like 50% visual violets, 50% sky violets in that case. But yeah, so I'm really, really hoping he's a double factor violet. I guess he could also be a double factor violet mauve, and then all of them will come out. Violet, single factor cobalt, single factor violet, and that would be really cool too. So I just have to double check what color his parents are. But yeah, she's already showing interest in the nest box, so that's super cool. I've been to give her a week, so I'm not expecting eggs yet. Nope, no eggies. Usually expect eggs after about 10 days. I have had some do it as little as a week, but they're like rearing to go, and usually it's there with the bird that is their partner, not a new partner. So yeah, so from cage C we go to cage D. So in cage D we have the Texas clear body pair. And in this pair here, the male is I think he's a, I have to double check his tail, but I think he's a sky blue Texas clear body opaline, and she is a grey yellow face type 1 Texas clear body hen. And they have reproduced before. She was a bit naughty. She plucked her babies, but I'm hoping she won't this year. She was quite young last year, so hopefully she's learned. If she does, I'll just foster them out or handle them. But these are the parents to like. He's a beautiful violet Texas clear body. So that means that one of them is carrying violet. I don't think it's him. I think his tail looks quite teal. So I think he's just a sky blue. I'll double check. I'll have to look up close and confirm. But yeah, I think she's carrying violet. Oh yeah, he looks teal to me. So he's just a sky blue. So it's her. She's carrying the violet and obviously the dark factor to make the visual violet, which is really cool. And of course the grey birds will hide those colours. So you don't know until you make babies. So I'm looking forward to their babies. Their babies will be 100% Texas clear body. 50% will be yellow face, 50% will be grey. And then if she is carrying both violet and a cobalt, 50%, this is where it gets hard. So 50% will get the violet, 50% will get the cobalt. Of the cobalt and the violet together, I think that would be like 25%. So we're going to get a real mix of colours from these two, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, this is going to be really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. And let's see, she's definitely made a mess down here. There's she been in her box. She's been in and trampled it a little bit, but she's not really been that interested by the looks of things. A little bit of seed on the ground, a little bit of wood chips on the ground. Cool. All right, so that is cage D. Looking forward to Texas clear bodies from them. Okay, and then we just go down to cage E. This is just the fluffy guy from before. I've just moved him in here. So I'm going to keep a real close eye on him. He's really funny. He's actually bright and happy whenever I put him elsewhere. But I'm going to keep an eye on him, make sure he's well. And then if he's well, I will pair him with a new bird that I brought, an outcross, who is a grey-green. I think she's a double factor grey-green because both her parents were green. So I'm really looking forward to pairing her to a grey wing. So when I pair her to a grey wing, we're going to get no visual grey wings, but they'll all be split for grey wing. So yeah, but fingers crossed she starts feeling better. I have another grey wing indoors as well. It's not feeling 100%, and I don't know what's going on. So I've done poop tests on them and nothing obvious. So fingers crossed. And they're eating and they're like at a relatively decent weight. They're just, yeah, so I'm hoping it's just the cold weather. But anyway, we'll keep an eye on them. And then we move along to cage E. All right, and then cage E. This pair I'm pretty excited about. So let's get in there and have a look. The male is a bird that I've just bought. He's been through about 3 months of quarantine, and I've just paired them up last week. So he is I think he's a dark green. I think he's probably a double factor green. So all my babies are probably going to be green on this pair. But he is split for TCB, so Texas Clear Body. And the really cool part about him is his father was a champion bird. He won the Auckland Budgie show. So I've got footage of him. So that's really exciting. So I'm really, really, really hoping I get some beautiful birds out of these two. And the hen, she is a sky blue Texas Clear Body. And interestingly, I just checked my notes and things. She is actually sisters to boy in here. She's sister to him, cleaning himself. Yeah, she's his sister. And she's also lady in here's sister, which means that she and her brother have a chance of pairing grey wing as well. So that's interesting. Yeah, I did a long time ago. I bred a grey wing to Texas Clear Body because I was trying to improve the Texas Clear Bodies, and I wasn't concentrating on the grey wings at the time. So there you go. But at this pair, I'm expecting him to be a double factor green. So I'm expecting all babies to be on the green colour. He's a dark factor, so 50% of them will be dark factor. 50% of birds will be Texas Clear Body, which is going to be very exciting, and hopefully they'll be really big, large birds. I'm really looking forward to it. She's a maiden hen, so this is her first year, and he's a maiden cock. He's a new cock bird as well, so fingers crossed. Now his sister is the one I'm hoping to pair up to one of my grey wing birds. So if my other two grey wings don't sort of pick up and I get lots of beautiful birds off of the other male grey wing that I just paired with the other bird, then hopefully I can repair him and get some more. So yeah, there you go. So fingers crossed. Alrighty. And has she been looking into her nest box at the moment? Oof. It looks like she has. Not heaps, but she's been in there a little bit. Cool. So fingers crossed. Yeah. So I've got 2 spare cages at this stage, and I'm hoping to put some other pairs together. I've got a plan for one. I've yet to decide on another. This is the year I'm trying to concentrate on grey wings and getting my numbers of those up. So I'm hoping to put another grey wing pair down. So fingers crossed. Oh, cute. Hang on. These two are flirting. Oh, he was cute. He's like kissing her while she's in the cage. Okay, that's good. I'm happy to see that. He's so shy, so he won't like flirt when I'm near him. So that's really cool to see. Oh, cute. So this is the flirting behavior they display. They'll fly back and forward like this. Yeah, so that's why you got to have like perches at each side or something for them to land on at each side of the cage. Yay! Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad he's flirting and that she went into the nest box. That's great. Awesome. Anyway. Stop it. Stop being so cute. Sure. So what I'm feeding these birds at the moment is I got a little feed dispenser here. And then in the cage, I have a tiny little dish, which these guys are turned over. Little tiny dish. And I put it on the bottom of the cage because I find that the birds don't really like to go to the feeders for pellets. They much rather eat pellets on the ground floor, which is really interesting. And I think it's because it's easy access. So the feeders, they don't really like going in there quite as much. So they'll definitely go in there for the feed because it's like a high value food. But when I put the pellets on the ground, they seem to go for it more. So I do pellets. And I better top these guys up because I need some more. So I'll get that in there in a bit. It looks like my pellet bag's empty, so I've got to go do that. So we do pellets. I'll show you from another cage actually. Oh yeah, this cage here. They've still got some pellets in their little bowl. Oh, stay in there, sir. Good boy. So yeah, so pellets. These are rowdy bush pellets. Really good. They're nibbles, and I like them. These are really good to start on birds that aren't really used to pellets because they're kind of like seed sized. You can see there. So the birds my birds seem to really like them, which is really good. So, sir, excuse me. Now I have to catch you. All right, yeah. Watch me do that, I guess, or not. Oi. Okay. I need 2 hands for this, so good luck me. No, he wasn't too bad. There he is, naughty boy. Oi. Oh yeah. Beautiful grey wing. Beautiful grey wing. Look at that. Beautiful violet as well. Oh, and a pretty violet. He's got some beautiful opalescence on the back of his head. I'm not sure if he's split opaline. I'll have to double check. So really cool information about the grey wings that we have here in New Zealand in the show-birds. As I guess they're technically full-body coloured grey wings. I don't know if I've ever seen any dilutes here in New Zealand. But yeah, look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he magnificent? So yeah, so that's what I'm referring to when I'm talking about grey wings today. They're the breed that I have. Sorry, they're the strain that I have. The original breeder of this line felt that they were actually more of a brown wing. And when I did some more research into grey wing and brown wing, they are apparently off the same gene, but it might just be that some will express more brown than others. So they are kind of New Zealand brown wings, technically. But yeah, the gene interacts with the grey wing just fine, and so I have kind of mixed the brown wing and the grey wing together in my birds. So yeah, I can't wait. Oh, look at how cute they are. I can't wait for this pair. I really, really hope they do well this season. Oh, excited. Very cool. So thanks for hanging out with me today and seeing my pairs. Like I say, I really, really hope to follow each pair individually and see what they've got. But probably for now, I'll do some like daily, not daily, but like weekly or updates just to see how they're going. Yeah, and like I say, really happy to help answer genetics questions. Like, is one of the things that I absolutely love. Yeah, and any questions, of course, just pop them down below and I'll help answer that. So thank you for coming along with me today and seeing my birds. I hope you enjoy, and I guess I'll talk to you and see you next week. Bye.